Hey gang, happy Monday. How you guys doing? As always, tell us where you're watching from today. Happy Monday. Oops. Okay. Technology's good. Got my coffee. Um, okay. So I wanted to hop on today because um I know you guys are here to lose weight. It's the point of this group, right? But you want to do it differently. So I'm curious for those of you watching. First of all, just tell us you're here live. I'm going to watch on my phone for any questions. Hold on. And then tell me what you have tried so far. Um, Keto, Weight Watchers, paleo, like what are the things that you've tried so far? Did you love them? Did you not love them? Did they work? Are they still working? Are they not? So kind of let me know just briefly kind of what you've tried. And has anything actually stuck and what made it stick? So those are some of the questions I'm curious about today. Okay. And I know a lot of you guys have been around our community for a while. And so this will be a reminder, but some of you guys are new. So I just wanted to kind of go over what our Fit Moms foundations are. So if you don't know me, I'm Kelsey Wickenhauser. I run a program called Fit Moms Academy, and this is our free community. So we really want to bless you. We want to help you to feel empowered and have a sense of hope that you can lose weight and you can make it stick and health can be a part of your identity. But we have some gals who are a part of our Fit Moms Academy community, and I just wanted to share what my view is for weight loss and what I think actually works. We can see my lovely drawing. I need someone who's good at art to like make this look pretty. But anyway, there are 3 rings of weight loss. Okay. So if you've been with me, hopefully this is like in your dreams now, you know it so well. But okay. So the outer ring, that's all the things everybody focuses on. So keto, paleo, counting macros, counting calories, and they do work to help you to lose weight, right? For a time. But then life happens or things are going on in our heart. And I believe that none of these things can really stick unless we do some inner work. So we have that next layer of weight loss, which some weight loss programs do touch on. So that those are things that make weight loss possible in the midst of being a busy mom or a busy wife or whatever life looks like for you. We have to schedule in specific things. We have to have a plan. We have to kind of in that middle ring too, it's understanding how you're thinking incorrectly. We call those thought errors in our community and helping you to renew your mind. Okay. So some programs I know like Noom, they kind of touch on some of the psychology behind weight loss, etc. Okay. So if you want to go even further and if you want to have lasting change, if you want to get out of this cycle and have freedom, then you have to go deep. You have to do this inner work. And so we talk about a few things in Fit Moms Academy, but we talk about them in depth and for a long time. So identity, root lies, kingdom purpose, and declaration. So declaring a new story over your life. And I'll talk a little bit more about those, but I just wanted to share this with you guys today. Okay. So the main piece of that is the root lies and the identity if you want freedom. So we have to, actually, I'll talk about that in a minute, but I wanted to touch briefly on this idea of your body as a temple, because we hear this all the time. And actually, I have a book over there, but it's called the Neuroscience and the Fruit of the Spirit. And I can't think, I'll drop the link for who wrote it because I'm going to do a few quotes from the book. But he writes in there this whole section on allowing the Holy Spirit to dwell in you so that the fruits of the Spirit can manifest. And he writes, our bodies are the greatest treasure discovered in the universe. So what I have a passion for doing is helping you to reclaim the value of your body. Some people put value in things that really don't have any worth at all. A lot of things that lead to addiction, for example. But we are here in this community talking about stewardship for our bodies because our greatest resource is our human body. Because think about it. One of the quotes that he says in there, it is the only real resource we will ever know, or by which we will ever know anything else. I mean, that's pretty powerful. If you don't have a body, you don't have anything, right? If your body doesn't work, it's really hard to do anything well. And our bodies are literally created in the image of God. So when I'm talking to people who are trying to decide if they should invest in a weight loss program, of course, I want you to choose wisely, what you're going to be investing in, but think about it. I mean, you are investing in stewarding well the most valuable resource that you have. This cannot compare to a home renovation or a vacation or a birthday party or something else that you want to spend your money on. So to further dive into this idea of our body as a temple and how amazing our body is, I just want you to take some time to think about your body today. You are made up of tens of trillions of cells. And I know that's hard to even fathom what that means, but within each of those little cells, there are at least 3 billion base pairs of encoded DNA. I mean, you're incredibly, insanely complex. And if that doesn't point you to a divine creator, I don't know what does, right? And if you think about the human brain, there are 100 billion neurons. So many connections, it's basically infinite. And our brains are the most complex thing in the universe. It's so amazing. So you're not just a body, okay? You're not just a shell. You are an ecosystem. So in my opinion, it's incredibly important for us to steward this well. And this should leave us in awe and wonder that our bodies function and do what they do without you don't even have to think about it, right? They are truly a treasure. So I want you to think about today, what do you value and treasure? Maybe it's a ring on your finger. Maybe it's a car. Maybe it's something else really expensive that you have. And think about how you treat that thing. And then think about your body, which is the rarest and most complex thing in the entire universe. There's literally not a body that's exactly like yours anywhere. It's more precious than any of those other things that you treasure. And we are so apt to treat our bodies like garbage and think it doesn't matter. So why am I belaboring this point? I think it's obviously important that we treat our bodies well because they are rare and incredible and literally houses for the Holy Spirit to dwell. And I'm going to say something maybe controversial here, but I think we've taken things like the body positivity movement and we've gone too far to the place where we say, oh, it's fine. I'm going to neglect my temple, not worry about how it looks or how I treat it. So when we dive into weight loss, to circle this all back around, when we dive into Weight Loss and Fit Moms Academy, we are going on a deep journey. Okay. This is not that outer ring. We are not just talking about calories in, calories out. We aren't letting you stay superficial. Yes, we talk about food, we talk about fitness, and all of these things are very important. Yes, we talk about the practical. How do we plan for our whole family? When will I meal plan and prep? What kind of exercise should I do? How do I get my kids to love real food? All of those things are important. But then we take it all a little deeper and we help you to recognize where you're living with thought errors, ways of thinking that aren't serving you anymore. We go through a process of getting real with the way we think. Some of the things we break off are thoughts like, I hate cooking. I'm not athletic. I'm not a morning person. Being weight is just who I am. My family's just overweight. So those are thought errors. So yes, we renew the mind, but we also have a whole process of inviting God into this journey. It's not just praying for more motivation. It's not, which is basically to me like striving alongside God, right? We're getting to those no good roots that are a war on your identity. And that's what I talked about in that inner circle. There are roots based off of seeds that were planted within you somewhere in your life that are not the way that heaven sees you. And when we can bring those lies to the light, they lose their power. So we go through a process of helping you to understand that you are a daughter of God, a daughter of the Creator. And this is something that so many of us can't accept at a heart level. And so if you can't, we know there's a war on your identity. We want to help you to discover why. And so often this is connected to reasons why you are struggling with weight. But when you do all this inner work, you get to start living as a version that heaven already sees, and then weight loss becomes so much easier. It's just the fruit of all that other stuff, right? You step into fullness, into your kingdom purpose, and then we help you to understand in more depth the reasons for which you were created. We help you to move into declaring a new story over your life, guys. I mean, this is good stuff. So Fit Moms Academy, it's not your average weight loss program. If you want a simple calories in, calories out plan, it's not for you. But if you want a lifestyle makeover and a heart makeover so that you can accept abundance, including your own ability to be fit, confident, sexy, energetic, and really thrive in all areas of life, it's so amazing to see these breakthroughs, guys. And I've lost track of how much weight at this point these women have lost altogether. We're over 400 pounds. But it's so much more than that. You've seen their stories. They're creating generational breakthrough. They're breaking generational chains of poor health. They have decided that it stops with me, right? And that is the Fit Mom's way of weight loss. That's how we do kingdom-minded weight loss. So if you want to see some of their stories, you can go to the guide section in this group, in Fit for Life, and you'll just click the first guide. It'll have a bunch of success stories. And then we're having more interviews, another one this Wednesday. I'm going to drop a link below. So we have a lot of different resources that we can guide you to from this free group. So if you're like, man, I would just like to talk to somebody, let you know where I'm feeling stuck, kind of see what's available. I'm going to drop a link below to get on a discovery call. It's free. We just want to get to know you. We want to get to know, where you're at and what you've tried and what some of those missing links may be, so that you can do this in a kingdom-minded way. So, we can't wait to get to know you. Let me know what resonates with you. And I would just really love to know, based on what you said at the beginning, the things that you've tried and some of the things that I've shared today, where you recognize that some of the disconnects are. Okay. Have a lovely day. And I look forward to hearing from you guys and getting to know a lot of you.